Good morning. My name is Scott Murray. I'm an organic farmer in Vista, California, and this is my coffee nursery. These are little seedling trees from our UC collection done in 2020, and this is what they look like coming out of the nursery. Then we get to bigger trees like these over here. These are from 2019. They've been growing in a pot for another year, so we have, you know, bigger, more robust plants to be planted out. These are my coffee protection structures that help the plant to get established and be strong before we give it the full weather here in Southern California. And so we put these protection structures on for these little tiny plants that come out of the nursery so that they have protection from the wind. Number one being really important. Wind will thrash a little baby tree. And then number two, it protects them from the cold potentially when they're still very vulnerable. So these are two of my coffee trees, a variety called Geisha, and they were in the coffee protection structure for about 9 months, and then they were ready for me to take the structures off. So we roll the fabric up from the bottom to slowly harden them off to full sunlight. And we almost take 4 to 6 weeks doing that, but we don't want to sunburn them. One of the things happens if you take a coffee tree right out of a nursery into direct sunlight, you'll get sunburned leaves because it had been used to having less intensity. And you can also see where a gopher is digging next to it. So this is gopher digging, and this is a gopher basket. So I've found that all the trees I plant on this property, I'm putting in gopher baskets. So these babies are only in the ground now for about 16 months, and they'll eventually get probably 8 to 12 feet tall and be touching. So this slope will be lined with 3 rows of coffee, and there's an avocado here and another one over here. This is one of the avocados that will help me to create the dappled shade that coffee trees love. One of the very interesting things that we're finding, they talk about coffee being shade grown. And we think of shade as like this, you know, underneath the brim of my hat. But typically the shade grown are trees that might be 30 meters high and only vegetate at the top. They'll prune them up. So we're always looking for what the best combination of light is. And it really seems in our far more northern climate that its real concern is companionship on its sides to break the wind, because coffee trees don't really love to be thrashed in the wind. So we're interplanting them with other crops. They'll fit together.